The AI world just delivered another week of game-changing developments. From XAI revolutionizing video creation speed to Google unleashing a reasoning powerhouse that outperforms everyone, this week proved that the AI race is accelerating faster than ever. Welcome back to BitBiased.AI, where we cut through the hype to bring you what actually matters. Today we're covering 6 major AI stories that could reshape how we create, think, and interact with artificial intelligence. Here's what dominated headlines this week. Grok Imagine is generating videos 2 to 4 times faster than competitors, fundamentally changing content creation workflows. Google's Gemini 2.5 Deep Think just surpassed OpenAI and XAI in complex reasoning benchmarks. Apple quietly formed an internal answers team to build their ChatGPT competitor. Meta's Zuckerberg declared superintelligence within sight, while doubling down on smart glasses. A Neuralink patient wrote her name with her mind for the first time in 20 years. And Anthropic revoked OpenAI's access to Claude after discovering potential IP violations. Each story represents a critical shift in AI capabilities and strategy. Let's break down what actually happened and why it matters for you. Story 1. Grok Imagine accelerates video creation. XAI has launched Grok Imagine, a generative video tool that's rewriting the rules of content creation speed. The platform converts text prompts into 15-second clips complete with audio. But here's the kicker. It delivers outputs 2 to 4 times faster than existing tools like Runway or Pika. Currently, access is limited to Premium Plus subscribers of X, signaling Elon Musk's ongoing strategy to integrate XAI tools directly into the X ecosystem. This isn't just about speed, it's about workflow transformation. Creators can now turn scripts or ideas into shareable video content without the painful render times that have plagued the industry. The timing is perfect. With TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and Reels dominating attention spans, Grok Imagine positions itself as the go-to utility for creators and marketers who need bite-sized, engaging visuals without the wait. This aligns perfectly with Musk's broader vision of merging AI with media, accelerating content creation without sacrificing quality. But there's a strategic element here too. By keeping Grok Imagine within the X ecosystem initially, Musk is creating a competitive moat while building creator dependency on his platform. This could make Grok Imagine a central component of creator tooling within X, potentially shifting where creators choose to build their audiences. Story 2. Google's Gemini 2.5 Deep Think dominates reasoning. Google has unveiled Gemini 2.5 Deep Think, a multi-agent AI model that's setting new standards in complex reasoning tasks. This system doesn't just compete with OpenAI and XAI, it surpasses them in benchmark evaluations by leveraging parallel agent coordination to tackle problems traditionally out of reach for single-model approaches. Here's what makes this significant. Gemini 2.5 represents a strategic leap toward academic-grade AI capabilities. It's designed for research institutions, scientists, and advanced developers who need deeper logical inference from AI. The model is currently available only to Ultra subscribers at $250 per month, clearly targeting professionals with serious compute needs rather than casual users. This move demonstrates Google's evolving philosophy around AI. Instead of focusing solely on single-output large language models, they're shifting toward dynamic, coordinated systems where multiple AI agents collaborate internally. This approach could unlock new applications in scientific research, educational tutoring, and enterprise data analysis, domains where nuanced, multi-step problem-solving is essential. The pricing strategy tells us something important too. At $250 per month, Google is positioning Gemini 2.5 Deep Think as a premium tool for organizations that can justify significant AI investments. This signals Google's intent to dominate the upper tier of the AI stack while competitors fight for consumer mindshare. Story 3. Apple's secret AI team emerges. Apple has quietly launched an internal division called Answers, Knowledge, and Information, focused on building a conversational AI system to compete directly with ChatGPT. This revelation follows Apple's aggressive acquisition spree in 2025, where they snapped up 7 AI startups to bolster their talent and research base. CEO Tim Cook confirmed the group's formation during a recent investor call, framing it as part of Apple's long-term AI strategy. While Apple has been traditionally cautious in the AI arms race, This marks a clear pivot toward developing direct AI services for users, possibly integrated into Siri or as a standalone application. The new group is believed to be working on foundational models tailored to Apple's hardware and privacy standards, including localized on-device processing. No official timeline has been shared, but insiders suggest Apple is prioritizing accuracy, safety, and seamless user experience integration over rapid deployment. This is significant because it signals Apple is no longer content with simply integrating third-party AI. They want to build their own brain. With OpenAI, Google, and Meta racing ahead, Apple's entrance could bring a uniquely consumer-focused and privacy-preserving approach to conversational AI. Given Apple's track record of entering markets late but defining them, this could be the sleeping giant awakening. Story 4. Meta.ai's personal superintelligence. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg has declared superintelligence within sight, backed by the company's aggressive $14.3 billion AI investment and continued hiring spree. But unlike rivals pursuing back-end automation, Zuckerberg's vision focuses on personal superintelligence, AI that lives in consumer devices and augments daily life. His flagship product, AI-enhanced smart glasses developed in partnership with Ray-Ban. Sales of these glasses have reportedly tripled year over year, signaling growing interest in ambient AI interfaces that go beyond keyboards and screens. Meta sees them as key to everyday, hands-free access to generative tools like Meta AI. Open source remains central to Meta's strategy. Zuckerberg reaffirmed support for releasing foundation models like Llama 3 to the public, aiming to boost transparency and accelerate collective AI development. This creates an interesting contrast. While other companies are closing their models, Meta is betting on openness as a competitive advantage. With hardware traction and a distinct consumer-first strategy, Meta is positioning itself as the frontrunner in delivering next-generation intelligence, not for corporations, but for individuals. The bet is that personal, wearable AI will matter more than cloud-based services in the long run. Story 5. Neuralink enables mind-controlled handwriting. In a major milestone for brain-computer interfaces, a Neuralink implant enabled a woman to handwrite her name for the first time in over 20 years. The achievement sparked widespread excitement on X, where thousands shared the moment as a glimpse into the future of neural mobility and restoration. The implant allowed her to mentally direct motion commands that translated into digital handwriting, a breakthrough for those suffering from paralysis or neurodegenerative diseases. This result marks a significant step forward in Neuralink's mission, restoring communication and motor functions through brain-machine integration. While clinical trials are still underway, this demonstration shows the practical potential of brain-computer interfaces, moving beyond experimental settings. The implications extend far beyond individual cases. We're looking at technology that could restore independence to millions of people with mobility limitations. Story 6. Anthropic cuts off OpenAI's Claude access. Anthropic has officially revoked OpenAI's access to its Claude API after discovering that Claude code outputs were reportedly used in GPT-5 development. While OpenAI claims the usage was part of standard benchmarking practices, Anthropic says it breached API terms and compromised intellectual boundaries. This dispute reveals rising tensions in the competitive LLM ecosystem, where even minimal data overlap can spark major conflicts. The incident underscores the fragile dynamics between top AI labs as they guard their intellectual property more aggressively. While no legal action has been announced, this conflict highlights how competitive the AI landscape has become. Companies that once collaborated are now viewing each other as existential threats, leading to increasingly protective behavior around their technologies. Analysis: what this week means for AI's future. Looking at these 6 stories together, several critical trends emerge. We're witnessing AI capabilities advancing across multiple dimensions simultaneously, from video generation speed to complex reasoning to brain-computer interfaces. The industry is consolidating around major players who are aggressively protecting their advantages while building comprehensive ecosystems. Most importantly, we're seeing different philosophical approaches to AI development. Google focuses on reasoning excellence, Meta pushes personal AI, Apple prioritizes privacy and integration, while xAI emphasizes speed and creator tools. These different approaches will likely define distinct market segments, rather than creating winner-take-all scenarios. The tension between collaboration and competition is intensifying, as evidenced by the Anthropic OpenAI dispute. As capabilities increase, companies are becoming more protective of their intellectual property, potentially slowing industry-wide progress. That's your AI news roundup for this week. From mind-controlled handwriting to lightning-fast video generation, from reasoning breakthroughs to corporate conflicts, the AI landscape continues evolving at breakneck speed. Which development excites you most? Are you interested in Grok Imagine's video creation speed, impressed by Gemini 2.5's reasoning power, or curious about Apple's secretive AI team? Let me know in the comments below. If you want to stay ahead of the AI curve without drowning in speculation, subscribe to BitBiased.AI. We analyze the developments that actually matter for your future. The AI revolution isn't slowing down, it's accelerating, and these stories prove it.